Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to West Ranch TV. Coming up in today's show, an exclusive look at a fun event that was held here on campus for robotic fanatics.
We'll also sit down with our award-winning West Ranch band to discuss their recent win, and later we'll be joined by league championship winners from our fantastic sports teams. Today's show is sure to be great, so stay tuned. I'm Connor Williams.
And I'm Callie Thompson. Today is November 8th, 2016, and you're watching West Ranch TV.
Well, Callie, it's finally here. Today is Election Day in America.
That's right. We've all been anticipating this day for over a year, and the outcome is sure to bring some large reactions from citizens across the nation and even the world.
That's right, but something that our students need to keep in mind is that this campus is a safe place to express opinions, but with moderation. Skylar is with Mr. Crawford, who has a message to students.
Thank you, Connor. I'm now joined with West Ranch High School Principal, Mr. Crawford. Now, Mr. Crawford, with the presidential election coming to a close, what do you have to say to students about individual beliefs and opinions?
Well, this election year has been a very tumultuous one with a lot of different opinions and people angry on either side. What we have to remember is in life, you'll come across people at work, at school, and just your everyday family even that has differing opinions. We have to remember that while you may have a different set of beliefs and values, you have to respect each other's ability to have those beliefs. That is what makes our country great. So when you have discussions, you need to make sure you have them in a civil manner.
Now, I know that, speaking of a civil manner, after these elections, there tend to be a lot of derogatory comments. What would you say to the students who are unaware of the hurt they may cause with these negative comments?
I'm glad you brought this up, Skylar. It's come to my attention that over the last few weeks, there's been incidences here at school and at different school events where students that may be of a different belief system than some, or a different lifestyle than some, have been made fun of or ridiculed, and I want to make sure that that has no place here at West Ranch. It's been, like I said, a tumultuous election year, and it seems to have divided the nation. We at West Ranch, we want to be an example for our community and really for our country on how to come together. So we want to make sure that whatever your race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, your background, your political beliefs, that you have a right to those opinions and things, and that you need to be respected. While someone else may not have those same values as you, we all need to respect each other because we are Wildcats and we need to act as one. All of us are here to get a great education. We're at a great school with a great staff and great students, and everyone has the right to come here, go to school, get an education, be with friends, and move on and to be successful in whatever endeavor they choose in life.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Crawford. Now remember, Cats, we are all Wildcats and should respect each other's opinions. That's all for me. Let's take it back to Connor.
Thanks, Skylar. For the students who want to participate in this year's election yet are underage to vote, Pop Print will be holding a mock election to vote for the presidential candidate today at brunch and lunch in front of the ASB office. In order to vote, just bring your ID card.
One group of students here on campus prides themselves on their ability to voice their own opinions on important topics in our society. With today being such a significant day here in our nation, two seniors are live in the studio with Levi to give their take on Election Day.
Thanks, Callie. I'm here with two West Ranch students, Jaeyoon Park and Miru Hang. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, Jaeyoon, why is it so important to vote?
It's all about getting your voice heard, doing your civic duty, showing the government what you want from them. We don't just have presidential candidates on the ballot for us, we also have a bunch of really important propositions that include legalizing marijuana. We have a big one about pharmaceutical prices, and we also have one about gun control.
And Miru, why do you think more people are voting in this year's election compared to past ones?
Well, it's a lot safer to say that this year's election is a lot more exciting. And I think with social media that a lot more kids are interested in voting and they know a lot more about voting with all the social media allowing kids to express their ideas. So I think that's why a lot more kids are going to vote and that's why they do vote.
And Jaeyoon, for people who are not old enough to vote in this year's elections, what would you say to them if they're under 18 and want to vote in upcoming elections?
Statistically speaking, it has been shown that if you pre-register to vote, you are more likely to go out and vote. So you should really try to pre-register if you can. The next election we can vote in would be the midterms, which are really important because a lot of officials, especially in the state level, will come up for re-election or election. And it's, again, all about getting your voice heard and showing the government what you want from them.
Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. Thank you again for stopping by. Remember, cats, the polls are currently open and will close later tonight, so make sure to spread the word and tell people to vote. That's all from me. Back to you, Callie.
Thanks, Levi. While our nation takes to the polls today, our own campus will be holding ASB e-board elections this Wednesday outside of the ASB office. Please bring your ID card and ensure that you vote for your candidates. Good luck to all of those running for office.
Clubs meeting today include FCA at brunch and Post-it Note Society at lunch. Our Yes I Can Club is having a fundraiser at Wood Ranch tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Be sure to grab a bite and help out a West Ranch club.
This past weekend, students from all over came right here to our campus to show off their robotic skills. Our reporter Jonna went to check it out.
This past Sunday, elementary school and junior high robotics teams from all over the Los Angeles County gathered at West Ranch for the first LEGO League tournament.
The First LEGO League is a subdivision of the First organization, which aims at getting kids between the ages of like 7 to 13 into robotics and getting them to be interested in STEM, test their ideas in the field and under pressure, while at the same time practicing core values such as gracious professionalism and also having fun.
For the first LEGO League directors, their main challenge was organizing an event this large.
Planning this event took around 1 to 2 months of intense planning, and overall it spanned over 5-6 months.
Just volunteers are around 60 to 70 people, and that's not even including any guests or any team members. So probably the biggest part is organizing, or the biggest problem is organizing these events and making sure that everything runs smoothly, everybody has a job, and everyone knows what they're doing.
From the directors to its competitors, this fun event was a great learning experience.
My favorite part about competing was watching the other teams and how they perform their missions, because it's really cool to see a different perspective on how you can complete the task, because there are always different ways to find your solutions.
For a competition of this magnitude, each team overcame challenges in hopes of becoming the first LEGO League champions.
I'd definitely say that the programming and the building the robot to be able to perform your task was the hardest, but the presentation was also really hard because you had to find a way to bring all the information that you researched about to life.
There's a lot of good teams that have really good programming and really good robots, so that was the hardest part, facing off, but everybody did their best and we all did good.
Overall, this event was a huge success, and each competitor did an outstanding job. We can't wait to see what the future holds for these young robotics students. For West Ranch TV, I'm Johanna Jenneman.
Thanks, Johanna. That event looked like a lot of fun.
Members of our band recently visited Las Vegas to compete against other schools around the nation. Our reporter Christian is here to talk with these students.
Thanks, Connor. I'm here in the band room with our West Ranch and Color Guard teams. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So, we heard that you recently took home second place in your recent Vegas competition. Would you mind telling us what exactly you had to do to make sure you took home the top spot?
Yeah, so as you may know, this Saturday we were in Las Vegas at Las Vegas High School. We went there around 8 a.m., performed the preliminary round, and did well enough to go on to the finals round that night, and took home second place, a bunch of caption awards as well.
And even though you guys took home first place in music, percussion, and guard, you still walked out with second place. How will you be preparing for the next competition to make sure you take the top spot?
A lot of it is just going to be continuing to work hard and making sure the performance is continuing to be really interesting and exciting every show.
And how do you guys feel like your recent successes affect the school as a whole?
I feel like we represent West Ranch as people who really work hard and really dedicated to their craft.
Yeah, and in the band, we build friends, and we also work hard, and we keep going, we keep pushing. So I think we give a good representation of our motto: relationships, rigor, and relevance.
All right, that's all from us here in the band room. Let's take it back to you, Connor.
Thank you, Christians, and congratulations, band. While these students have poured their hearts into their passion, our sports teams have been leaving everything they've got on the field. Savannah is here live in the studio to give us the inside scoop.
That's right, Connor. I'm here with Brittany and Corey, varsity tennis players who recently won league for the first time since 2011. Congratulations, girls.
Thank you.
Brittany, this is your final year as a Wildcat. What were the highlights you experienced as your team won the victory last week?
It was really exciting because all of our JV team came back from their match, and we ended up pouring water on my coach, which is definitely something I'm going to remember when I go to college.
And Corey, you've been on varsity for 3 years while coming in second last year. What is it like to win first place?
It feels incredible because I personally have never won league before, and Brittany and I will never have the opportunity to win league again.
And lastly, Brittany, both you and Corey, along with your doubles partners, were named the top 2 doubles teams in league. What have you learned from your teamwork that you will take on to the CIF tournament?
We really just have to keep communicating and stay loose, and that's what's going to help us win matches at our Division I tournament.
Well, thank you, girls, so much for stopping by, and good luck at CIF.
Thank you.
That's all from me. Now let's take it back to Riley with volleyball.
Thanks, Savannah. I'm here in the gym with 4 members from girls varsity volleyball. So, Caitlin, you guys just won league for the first time in West Ranch history. How proud do you feel right now?
We're super proud. We've wanted to win league ever since freshman year. Valencia's been pretty dominant these past 4 years, and this year we had a strong enough team to pull out a win against them.
And Tasha, what changed in the program from last year to this year that got you guys the win?
I think that we put a lot more hours in the gym, and we have been working really hard and fixing a lot of quirks and leaks in our team, and so it worked out better.
And Rissa, how do you feel knowing that you guys are the first team to get a banner put up?
I think both me and my team are feeling very lucky to be a part of West Ranch's history and that we got to be a part of the hard work shown on the banner.
And Allison, you're a freshman. How are you going to continue on this legacy?
We're really just going to keep up the positivity on the court and just keep working hard because hard work gets things done.
Well, good luck next year. That's all for me. Now let's take it back to Savannah.
Thanks, Riley. Our fall sports teams have had major success by continually making Wildcat history. Congratulations on all of your outstanding victories over the past few months, Cats. That's all from me. Now let's take it back to the hosts.
Thanks, Savannah. That concludes today's show.
Remember, Cats, tomorrow is Late Start Wednesday. I'm Callie Thompson.
And I'm Connor Williams. Thanks for watching.